Hola guys and girls and welcome to a new Keyforge episode. Yes, what sadly quite a while till the last one. The holidays were in the way and I was at my parents' house and yeah, I prefer not to record that. Don't need to get my all equipment with me and all this good stuff. I want to spend some quality time with family and yeah, now we are back and we are going to talk about the deck Leif der Eilige aus dem Unterholz. Is a German deck and yeah, it's Worlds Collide, obviously you can see by the Saurian, the Star Alliance in this deck and yeah, it's a rather fun one. It's one of the decks I got from, like, I was, at the beginning of Worlds Collide, I shared a display with a friend, and this was one of the which from the very start, which I chose from there to keep. And yeah, I like the deck a lot. It has some weaknesses, and it had the 72 SAS score, of course, is pretty nice. Still the top 95% of decks, but it does struggle a little bit. Like you can see, for example, in Aember Control Department, there's like only a 3 there. But yeah, let's talk about the deck in general. Why I like it still a lot. So what I like are a few things. First of all is the archiving mechanics and all this can do. Mainly, the main archive engine this deck has is the Morpheus, which doubles, of course, play on entry effects. And the 2 Officer Grey, which you just have played. You can find whatever you do with this guy, you get to archive. And if you play him with Officer on board, you get to archive 2 things. So usually, I can always choose one house, which is not Star Alliance, be it Saurian or Logos, which just keep archiving all the cards, play with my other 2 houses, and then, if the time is right, just get all these cards in my hand and have a huge turn as that. Then, of course, I have also some fun stuff. I have Knowledge is Power, which gets me to archive as well, or even gain a lot of Aember for that. We do have a daughter to draw extra cards. We do have a Resembling Automaton, which basically doesn't die. If you have at least one other creature or your opponent doesn't have a board wipe. And that together with Discombulator on it basically makes that your Aember can never get stolen, barring your opponent has a board wipe. But we can still prevent that with other stuff. You have an Ordak on the deck as well. And what I like, this combo, like I looked at the deck later again and I just saw it and I thought that made the deck even more stronger, which is the Centurios Dentorius, which is deck S2. You know, he gets an Aember and you get him play, he gets stronger and stronger, and more Aember you get on him. So basically you want to stack him guys Aember, make him more powerful, get rid of some creatures. I can speed it up with the Gold Spire as well, because I can exalt it, get another Aember on it, then I can use it, gets another Aember on it, and basically, you know what it does. It gets Aember on it, it gets stronger and stronger, and then you have the Sic Semper Tyrannus, which, if it keeps getting Aember on itself, it will be the strongest creature on the board, and then you can make sure to get all the Aember yourself you put on that. So yeah, that's pretty nice. You have 2 Red Golems, and yeah, Stealth mode, like I like the Scrambler Storm. Stealth mode is the same in Star Alliance. I like it a lot. It's just so disruptive to play this on something. But yeah, that's basically the deck. Let's just hop in and see how it can perform. Like I said, it is a bit like if the opponent is a rush deck, they can run away with their Aember most of the time with me. But if they're not a rush deck and there's like something else, I can usually like just outvalue them by playing way more cards and archiving all the cards and stuff like that. So let's just good luck and fun my opponent here. We are the starting player and we do have Morpheus plus Grey in hand already. So I already want to keep this hand. And yeah, I definitely want to keep this hand. And I think I just start with Daughter so I can draw an extra card. So yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Then we have pretty strong. I can see we can already could archive 2 of our Logos cards with Grey, but this is already a great archive. We do have Frayne as well. We do have a stealth mode, and yeah, a pretty nice Star Alliance turn is waiting for us next. But let's see what our opponent has in the deck while we are at it. He has this looking like a Kota deck, and yeah, nothing too sweet. Does he have the no? He has the library access, so we have to worry about that. But he doesn't have too much archiving. He has a face shift in the Wild Wormo, so the... Oh! We actually do have the daughter and right away the mother on the field. So that's a bit funny. Library Bible, and let's keep looking through this deck. And nothing I'm too scared about. He does have the Evolution Principle we just discarded. He does have the Bulwarks, the... What's it called? The Heart of They Come and the Hypnotic Command. But either way... That play Grommet, you cannot play creatures, so he's out of playing creatures, so I don't think that's not something he necessarily wanted. But yeah, we play the Morpheus, we play the Grey, we get to, usually I want to archive out from one house, so let's choose these 2. Done, oh yeah, and then I choose one, so there, it gets doubled like this. Then you can play Frayne, to the right, capturing, let's give it to Frayne itself for now. Play the stealth mode, so he can't play creatures and he can't play action cards, so I don't really know what my opponent wants to do now next turn. This Grommet is really hurting him. But yeah, the engine is already starting. We do have 2 Logos cards in our archive. We can still choose just the dinos next turn. Or we can just call Starlines again, since we do potentially can do it's 3 damage, not that much. But the opponent, he's really stuck right now. This Grommet on his Wild Wormhole, that sucks a lot for him, because with the stealth mode, obviously he cannot play creatures or action cards. So he can only play artifacts this turn. Or use only these on board. So I don't know really what he wants to do here. I don't really know what he wants to do. Chooses Mars, so he can do something with Grommet. Probably gets rid of Morpheus, I'm gonna assume. I doubt he will just sleep with him. Like I said, he can't play anything. Does he have an artifact in Mars? Nope, no artifact. So he just fights Morpheus, I'm assuming. And that means I lose an Aember, which is fine. Yeah, Morpheus is gone. Would have made the same. But yeah, he can play anything. That's it. That's your turn. And I get massively ahead. And most likely will play with Logos actually, I think. I think I'll actually play with Logos next turn. Since I can get them back and play all these, because all the Dino cards, Odak isn't really useful right now. I definitely want. I could still call the Dinos, to be fair. Could play this. Then I don't want to fight either way, so playing the Diplomacy would actually work out for me. The opponent doesn't have too much steel. Does he have even any steel? No, yeah, only has capture mechanics. So I'm fine with, I can play the Odak without having the effect on him. But yeah, my opponent is, I don't know, it's taking a while. Maybe he doesn't see that why he can't play creatures and actions, and he's just like trying to click, and yeah, he's confused on why he can't do anything. But I'll just wait it out. Yeah, he discards his soft landing. Like I said, he can't play anything, so he just decides to discard it, which is fine. We call Saurian. First we play Diplomacy. No, we don't want Archive back since it's Alpha. You have to play it first. Then you can play Richard Garfield. You can play Odak. You can play Shrinks. And actually don't want to trigger the effect right now. Let end our turn right there. And we do get a lot of Starlines cards. We can actually play Stealth Mode again, which would be pretty hilarious. He still can't play any creatures. He still can't. So I like that a lot. I like what I'm seeing right now. I'm a big fan. We have a nice Starlines turn ahead of us now, and that means we can keep archiving our Logos cards. Place Mating Season, shuffle them back in the deck, which makes sense since now we can just so he can play creatures again. I don't know. He could have reaped with him first and then played the Mating Season, but this still works out for me. I'm still gonna call Starlines. I'm gonna play you to the right. Equip, play as an upgrade on this boy. Play the Zap to do 3 damage in total, 2 on you, and 1 on the mother. Oh, 4 damage, right? I have Saurians as well. So 4 damage total. Then I can reap with you to draw a card and archive my automaton. Done, draw a card which is Medic, which is awesome. Then we can reap with you as well. We can make Odak capture 1 to trigger the effect actually, which is pretty funny. Then we can play you to just ward our guy which we just upgraded. And then play a Stealth Mode to make sure our opponent can play actions next turn. And this is looking like a pretty good start for me. I don't have to worry about board wipes that he can't play actions again. So I'm generating Aember like crazy right now. I can just call Starlines again. Could play Kirby to get the Imperial Scrotum on, for example, on my Odak. Something like that. Or I like it on Richard Garfield usually more, so I can just keep using it. Yeah. Remote access can be very nice to just use the library barrel to draw another card, but like I said, I don't want to call Logos yet. I'd rather use my Dino, or Saurian, whatever you want to call it, Saurian Starlines board, and keep all the Logos cards here in case he gets his board wipe, since he has a few. He has Nuclear Fair. Oh, actually, I would have to worry about Nuclear Fair, since he can't play that. But yeah, he calls Logos, draws a card, plays Bubble, and his mother, what does he plan to do with that? Reap. Just Reap. Would make sense. Would indeed make sense. But Starlines is just looking way too good. I can even use the Dino Creatures for Commander Charm, which is insane. Actually, this cards. Okay, I mean, he has Mother, I get it. He doesn't want to get rid of Mother, but he probably, like, get him at Archivist, he probably wants to get... He doesn't even reap with Mother. Okay, no, he does reap with Mother, I just didn't see it. He did reap with the Mother. But yeah, we are definitely going to call Starlines. First of all, no, we don't need that. We reap with you to draw a card and to archive our remote access. Done. Then we draw a card, which is another Dino card. Then we are... I do want to get rid of the Mother. So I'm going to reap with you to ward... It doesn't really matter what I ward. Yeah, ward you. So I can fight with you versus Mother and capture another one on the daughter this time. Then I can reap with you to use shrinks and reap with shrinks and trigger the effect this time. Then what do I have left? Nothing really. I do still have the Kirby, obviously, which I can play, which allows me to play the Scrotum on the Richard Garfield in case I need to trigger the effect. And that is all. And I'm check, and I have a big board, and I have still a lot of cards in my archives. And yeah, it's looking pretty nice. I have 10 Aember right now. Opponent has 1. He does call Sanctum, plays Nunc the Fair. Now is his chance to play Nunc the Fair, which of course I had. Yeah, I saw coming. Let's say it like that. They have like the. He does not have the gates, not the. Nah. Yeah, that's Nunc the Fair. Makes sense. Gets rid of a lot of creatures, barring 2, and I mean the what's called, which reduces your Aember to 5 if you have 7 or more. But yeah, he heals a lot right now, which is fine. Like I mentioned, he can actually still get rid of Grey, even though he has protectors. He can get rid of the effect, still can trigger the destruction thing. So yeah, but no, he can't actually now. Can't actually now. But yeah, that was, like I said, that was fine. I had to purge him. I saw it coming. Let's say that I saw it coming, but now it's played. And we are fine again. He only has 5 Aember. If he doesn't get to check, we actually get a pretty free key. And can just play all of our lowest creatures. Which I will definitely do. Yeah. Yep. We have here a lot of stuff. We have 4 free creatures, like 2 creatures here, 3 creatures here, 2 actions, place inspiration. So I actually can get to 6 Aember right now. Okay. That means, I mean, I can prevent it. Like with what I have on board, I can prevent it. So it's what I have in hand as well. So it's fine. It's fine. Fine. I get my blue key. I call loggers, and yes, I get my archives back. And let's first get the remote access going to draw a card, which is a golden spiral. Then we're gonna play the Bibliophile, Sanitation Engineer. I discarded Hapsis on accident, god damn it. Which is annoying. Play you here, play another remote access to draw another card, which is you, and then play you this upgrade on you. And then we check again, and we can end our turn. But damn, the Hapsis would have been pretty nice. Hapsis would have been pretty nice. Annoyed to see that discarded. We do have our combo as well with the Snoopyos, the Golden Spiral into Sic Semper Tyrannus. Opponent can just call Sanctum again to reap a lot and get rid of creatures and stuff like that. Which would be fine. Logos looks pretty strong for me to play as well. If he doesn't get rid of too much. Other than that, the dinos are the way to go. First, let's see what our opponent chooses. Like I said, I'm still a bit salty that I discarded the Hapsis, because I could have gotten rid of Numquid, then I would have been protected, could have drawn cards, and just kept drawing, which is like the good thing with Hapsis. You need to destroy one little creature, and then he keeps getting warded, and he keeps drawing your cards. So yeah, he does call Sanctum, which makes sense. Should have just he's definitely gonna get rid of some creatures now. Definitely gonna do that. So dinos is what I think. But I think actually I won't play the Snobios. Since if I play it, he can easily move it, and I don't get the combo. If I already have the spiral on board, I can play the spiral. I can play it, Aember on it, play the spiral, Aember on it again, fight with it, free Aember on it. It has a good amount of power. I can kill something on the board, and get the Aember. So yeah, I'm just gonna do that, I think. Like I said, he's most likely gonna clear the board here. I'm gonna assume. He's just gonna do that. Captures 1, which is not enough, thankfully. Not enough, thankfully. And he actually can't clear the whole board, but he can at least get rid of one more creature. So that's something. Yeah, this makes sense. And then the Storage Knight, yeah, cannot kill anything. Can just remove the war token. And that's fine actually with me. I get my second key. I can play Saurian, like I said. Play the Golden Spiral. Play the Para Guardian to the left. Play you to the left as well. That was actually a mistake. I should have played it the other way around. Like I said, I want to keep these 2 cards in hand for now. Just do it like this. We do get more Dino cards, which is nice. Which we can play. But yeah, he has a pretty strong, pretty strong Sanctum board, which we need to worry about. But yeah, I should have played these another way around. Isn't too big of a deal, since I wasn't planning on using Grey next turn or either way, but now he's a good target for him to remove. For sure. But other than that, like I said, the deck does. He wasn't really a rush deck, which he used right here. He's more. I don't really know what to call this. It actually costs. Okay, that's good for us. That's definitely good for us. That means we can use some shenanigans. We can do some shenanigans. But does he have another bouncing Death Quark? Yeah, he does have another bouncing Death Quark. So we have to worry about that, obviously. Other than that, I can assault you to protect these boys, attack with him, get a free kill, and then do all my shenanigans with these. Which is pretty nice. We see the library access. Okay, so he's drawing like crazy now. He's drawing his things. He's doing his things. But he still has his archive. So he didn't, I mean, he just put 1 there, so... Usually what you want, like, what's the most scary part about like library access is if you have a lot of Logos cards archive as well. So just to enhance your chances to play more cards, draw more cards, hopefully play more Logos cards, to play even more cards. So, yeah. Yeah, CMC archived other stuff, prioritizing on getting other cards. Like, that's a bit rough. Like, not rough, really. It's like, usually with library access, obviously, if you play Logos, and the archiving tools are in Logos, like his archivist right here. So you actually want to play your Logos cards. You don't want to archive Logos cards for later if you actually called Logos. I get that. So library access is very nice if you have like archive tools which are not in Logos. Like for example, this guy. Sadly, obviously, library access is not part of Worlds Collide. But if at some point library access gets back and they put like for example, this gray in the same deck, that would be a really nice combo to just keep archiving your Logos cards and then get a huge library access off. So we do see the Anime Exploiter, he draws 1 card. Use his power, so he gets 2 Aember, which is fine. The question is, what do we want to kill? So we definitely want to call Saurian, so that's out of the question. We do want to play Retro Garland to the left, so he's protected, so we can actually use the effect a little bit. Then we play one of you to the right, and yes, we want to play the effect. Then you play one of you to the left, and yes, we want to trigger the effect. And yes, the question, I definitely want to reap with you, and yes, trigger the effect to protect these 2. Now we can fight with you and kill something. The question is, what do we definitely want to... I want to kill some of his Logos creatures. And I want to get Aember, so I'm definitely gonna use this. He will be 9 power, so we can kill Frankos. Yeah, we can use this to kill Frankos. Just do this to kill one of his Bulwarks for free. Use the Gold Spiral to trigger you. I could just reap with you as well, but I want to kill the Frankos. Then I have 3 Aember on him. Yeah, I want to kill the Frankos. Trigger this down. Yes, okay, it's fine. Oh, did I not trigger the effect right now? I did not trigger the effect. Oh, damn it. That's a bit annoying. Allow him to... Yeah, allow him to get the 2 Aember just so I can have more with this Stunubi 6 turn. I thought I was triggering the effect right there, but I'm sorry that I'm still a bit rusty on how to do all the things on Crucible. But yeah, if he kills him with the Anime Exploiter, that's fine. I still have a second one right here, which I can still do the things with. So I think I'm still fine. I'm definitely still fine. He said he could give it to Aember, but with Retro Garlim, I'm not too worried. Okay, he gets his cards back and calls Mars. He didn't call... Did he call Mars? No, he didn't call Mars at any point in the game so far. The only Mars card he got was the Grommet, which he... he called once Mars to get his Grommet back. Okay, gets a lot of Aember. It's fine. See common pheromones. We will... What is he... Where is he? Purge, Zakiel, and Ramiel. It's the Dominator. Yeah, like I said, he will most likely get to all this Aember. Now, he still has a Tank, and he still has a Grommet. He's at 7 Aember, but we can prevent that. Very easily prevent that. So now it's time to just get my Aember and call Saurian again. Reap with you, trigger the effect so he doesn't get a key. I actually kept the Aember on this. Ooh, that's pretty nice. So I have 6 power on this boy. I don't want to power him up too much. I just fight with you versus the Genmid and don't want to trigger the effect. But with you, I want to reap, trigger the effect. Then use this card to get you the Aember back, get you ready. Then I can... Do I want to kill something right now? I do have 12, 15 power. With 2 armor, so 17, minus 4 is 13, so I could actually kill the Dominator, but he's no threat right now. I just want to get my Aember, so I review again, trigger the effect, play Sic Semper Tyrannos to get rid of him, get my 5 Aember, just reap with him, don't need to trigger the effect, reap with him, don't need to trigger the effect, I have 12 Aember. And I don't think he has the... He has have Martian Bad Ally, what's called Hypnotic Command. But that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Aember gone. I still have 12, so I should be fine. Does he have another? He could even with combat pheromones, he can use like these creatures which don't have capturing effects. So other than that, I don't see how he can get rid of all this Aember. Soft landing he already discarded, so it's not like he can soft landing Mind Warper. But he do say Logos. What does he have in Logos? Something I need to be scared about. Evolution Principle would get me to 6 Aember as well. So hitting these 12 is actually pretty nice. But yeah. Did he have 2? No, he had 2 bounce in death box, right? Yeah, only 1. So it should be GG, barring I overlooked something. Should be GG right here. But yeah, I like that this game I got to show off the combat. Like it's pretty consistent, like with all the archiving and drawing and all this good stuff. You draw it a lot. You draw a lot. It's not like you have you get it like in 1 or 3 games or something. Like in close to every game I saw this happening. But yeah, I'm at 12 Aember. He plays the Principle. He gets this down to 4 Aember himself. But yeah, should be GG at this point. But actually got both off, which I liked a lot. Like we got the Morpheus with the Grey to archive in total 4 cards for Logos. We got the Discombobulate actually on my Random Automaton, which didn't matter at all, since my opponent doesn't have a deck which is with steel mechanics. And we got obviously the Golden Spiral, Sic Semper, and what's it called? Centurion, Stenopius. All these Saurian cards are just way too, like all these old Roman names. way too difficult to pronounce for me. Probably some Italian folks that have way easier time for that, but yeah, Retro Garlim is easy. Odak the Patrician as well. But this Centurion Stenopius. No, not no, mister. What's your name? Paragon. Okay, that's okay. I'm sorry, I'm so harsh on Saurian right now, but yeah, it's only a few cards. So cast, he gets rid of some creatures. All fine with me. How did he play Bouncing Death Quark? Oh wait, he got Dogger's Face shifted over to Warhammer. So yeah, it's fine. Let him do his thing. As far as I know, I did win. It's my 3rd key, even though this key is not showing right here due to some error. I actually am on 2 keys and 12 Aember. So yeah, he is probably just generating the most Aember he can. Which, yeah, like I said, I'm not worried about. I am not worried about. If I wouldn't be able to generate this much Aember, actually make me lose 1. So that's how we could actually GG. How we could actually not lose the game. Play the Definition Principle and then lose me 1 with this guy. So yeah, that's GG though. Yeah, let's end the video right here. 25 minutes, it looks pretty good. I did get to show off everything I want to show off with this deck. And yeah, I hope you did enjoy. If you did, of course, leave a like, comment, subscribe. You know the deal. Hit me on Twitter, Facebook, all the links in the description. If you have decks yourself, you want to see myself give comment about and play with it, feel free to put in the comments, because I have like 3 or 4 more decks I could show off, which are like good enough and have something worth showing. But after that, I'm open to any suggestions or decks from you. So yeah, feel free to put in there. But that's all from me. I will see you another time. Ciao.